Okay, guys, Justin here, the Snap-on Junkie. Today we got the February 2017 flyer. Okay, so we're getting in here. Work faster, speed when you need it. Okay, so they're introducing the new cordless 14.4 quarter-inch ratchet. Hot in the streets, guys. This thing, I want one. I'm waiting for the green color. I think the first color they have is red. I'm not sure if they're going to get a green one, but I'm waiting on the green one. But I'm telling you, if I could figure out how to put fire emojis on here, I would do it. This thing deserves 100 fire emojis. I'm completely in love with this thing. I can't wait to get one, and I'm sure that all of you guys are out there really excited about it. So it sounds like your dealers are going to be having them starting coming up this month in February. It looks like it's going to be a nationwide release. So let's get into page 2. Okay, guys, here on the second page, let's see what they got. So this is just telling you it's speed everywhere, even gets the going gets tight. So this thing is just the smaller one. They redesigned this thing. Basically what it did is it went from 30 foot-pounds to 35 foot-pounds of torque, and it looks like it's got 350 RPMs. Variable trigger, all that bullshit. It only weighs 2 pounds, which is pretty lightweight. I like it. And it says it reaches hard to reach fasteners. There just is no match. As far as the power, I bet this thing is going to be pretty badass, but we'll check it out when we get to page 3. Okay, guys, we're here on the page 3. Alrighty, here's this sexy motherfucker. Let's see here. So it tells you all about what this thing is. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's about the same as the other one. The part number is CTR714, and the price is $404.95. Now, to me, I think that's a little bit steep because I think you could get I don't remember what the old one was, but come on, Snap-on. I mean, you just released this thing. Let's not, don't break it off in my ass the first day, if you get what I'm saying. But I'm sure this is a great tool. I can't wait to get mine. Like I said, I'm just waiting on the green one. And this thing sure is pretty. That's one thing about Snap-on. They do make their shit look really nice. So it's basically the 14.4 platform. All your batteries and all that shit will work in it. Alrighty, moving on to page 4. Alright, guys, page 4 here. Okay, so they got limited time deals. Don't wait. We are grinding down the price of all these selected tools. Catchy name there, Snap-on. We'll see if you're grinding down the price. So they got the 3-inch cutoff tool for $233.96. Again, Snap-on air tools are probably the best quality. I mean, they're made by somebody else, but they're still bad as fuck. Alright, moving right along. They got mini die grinders. So they got the straight and the 90-degree die grinder. So the straight one is $186.26. The next one, the 90-degree one, because they got to get you for a little bit more money, is $244.76. And then they got 6-pack cutting wheels for $19.97. Again, guys, I wouldn't waste my money. I wouldn't buy that shit off the truck. Get it from somewhere else, like McMaster Car or MSC or something like that. Let's see here. The other thing they got is burrs, and those are $291.60. Again, the only advantages you get from buying them on the Snap-on truck is their lifetime warranty, but I don't think they will warranty these because it's a consumable product. Again, guys, don't, some of this shit is great because you can put it on credit on the truck, but, it's not necessary. And then they got mini die grinders for the Blue Point ones. So the standard die grinder is $144, which for 40 more bucks, you might as well get the mini Snap-on one better. At least when you have that in your box, the guys next to you will respect you. Then we're moving right along. They got the 90-degree Blue Point die grinder, and that is $159. Well, at least they don't rate you on how much they jack that price up, but whatever. And then they got 4-piece long reach carbide bit set for $211.50. Again, guys, you don't need to buy this stuff off the truck. You can find it somewhere else a lot cheaper. All right, guys, page 5. Get up to $50 when you trade up to either of these 18-volt cordless tools. So I guess you get $50, in credit or whatever if you trade in something else. It doesn't say what you got to trade in, but I guess it's just other cordless tools. So they got the 18-volt Monster Lithium hammer drill kit, which I don't really like hammer drills for like drilling regular stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the hammer part. I think it makes it too bulky, and you really don't need that. It's not like, you guys are out there when you buy this stuff. It's mostly automotive guys. And when have you ever had a hammer drill sheet metal? Let me know, because the Junkie's never done it. And again, they want $667.95 for this goddamn thing. And then they have the half-inch drive 18-volt Monster Lithium Impact Wrench Kit. So you get 2 batteries and all the wazoo shit. And that is $759.95. And I know, guys, just Junkie, buy the Milwaukee one. It's a lot better. Yada, yada, yada. All the same shit in the comments all the time. Guys, we get it. Milwaukee makes a nice, half-inch impact. But, how many of those 5-year-old Milwaukee impacts have you seen or used? Answer me that question in the comments, because none of you Milwaukee fans can hear me. Or none of you Milwaukee fans can tell me, because I don't think any of them made it that long. But anyway, so we're going on to the next thing here, which is you can get a battery for $174.95 for a fucking battery? Boy, they're proud of that shit. I didn't realize the batteries were that much. You can get a work light, again, no battery. And that fucker is $95. See what else they got here. Okay, and then they got the Monster Lithium Cordless LED Floodlight. Super bright, 700 lumens. La-di-di-di-da. It'll run 8 hours on the longest, on the highest setting. And it resists automotive fluids, so it just resists them. It's not bulletproof. And that thing is $95 too. So moving on to page 6. Okay, guys, here on page 6, this is new products. All right, and it's 1/4-inch extra long flex head soft grip ratchet. This is really not a new product. I've had this for a while. That's $129.95. I will tell you what I'm doing with this thing is I bought another one. And I am putting a 3/8 drive in this small head, which I think is going to be absolutely just one of the best ratchets that I think I'm going to use it a lot. Like, I really, it just opens up so much stuff. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Then they got down here, which is a 1/2-inch extra long ratchet. Doesn't say how long this fucker is. But that is $239.95, which, I don't know how long that thing is, but it better be pretty long for $240. Again, some of this stuff I don't know the prices on because, I just don't pay attention to that much shit. So then they got some ball joint adapter sets. Looks like it for a Ford Transit van for $196. So you Ford guys, jump on that. Then they have adapter set for Dodge Ram vehicles, and that is $175. I guess that's for guys for the big trucks. Now, the next thing is probably one of the best tools that I've ever seen, and I'm sure that Snap-on copied this off somebody or something, but it's a motorcycle clutch adjustment tool. So what it is it has a handle and it's kind of like a socket. It kind of looks like a valve adjustment tool, but you can tighten up the clutch on your motorcycle because you don't have to make something because they have those springs and you get your preset. And again, that is $82.25, which is I think that's a fair price because this tool could be multi-use, especially for you motorcycle guys out there. So if you motorcycle guys are out there, I'd get that bitch. I don't work on very many motorcycles, but matter of fact, I don't work on any of them. But for you guys, it might be all right. Now, this thing, I've never fucking seen this shit. It's a 3/8 drive wing nut socket, which this looks pretty cool. It'll fit different wing nuts. All right, so it's got some kind of counterbore thing. Wow, this thing looks pretty tits. Like, oh, it's a 3/8 drive, so you can put it on an impact. Oh my God, I got to get one of those. And it's wing nut. The part number is WNS1 for $36, and that would be pretty good because I don't know about you guys, but I hate fucking wing nuts, because you always got to get a pair of pliers out and all that horse shit, which this thing looks like a pretty good tool. Maybe the Junkie'd have to get one and we'll try her out. Okay, guys, moving along to page 7 here. So this is the Snap-on credit page, which they have all, in there all the time. They have Forge the Future rebates. So you get instantly $4,000 up, $4,000 off on contracts of $3,500 or more, which really $4,000 is the max. So what you have to spend is, if you spend $3,500, you get $700 off. If you spend $7,000, you get $1,400 off. If you spend $10,000, you get $2,000 off. If you spend $15,000, you get $3,000 off. And if you spend $20,000, you get $4,000 off, which that really allows you to buy these big boxes, guys, or scanners, or any other type of big ticket items you want. And it lets you reduce, so they're like giving you $4,000 off. And people always talk about that Snap-on never gives you a deal. Well, they do give you a deal when you get in their line of credit. And I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for that because it's a bunch of racket, but it's not, if you have good credit, you can get low APRs and things like that if you have great credit. That's why for you younger techs, you guys should always have good credit. Always pay your bill. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get a lot farther in life. Now, they have this stupid green box on this page. Again, I don't know why people like these stupid goddamn things. Why do you need something with hydraulic disc brakes on it? I don't fucking know. These boxes are ugly. You know what I'm saying? You're not a NASCAR team. You do not need this shit. The only way you need this big-ass, ugly-ass box is if you're one of those technicians that always quits jobs and it's easier for you to roll this fucker out. Or you're the guy that gets fired from every dealership across the country. This is the box for you. Maybe that's why they made it. I really don't know. I'm just telling you that the Snap-on Junkie, that's not an approved box of me. And I think some of the other guys in the Big Six, or, Big Six -1, would agree with me. Especially ask Joel up in Canada. He thinks they're ugly as shit. So moving right along to page 8. All right, guys, page up. It says strike up with the savings on these selected pry bars. Whoever comes up with this shit at Snap-on, these are pretty cool. Maybe they could get the Junkie to come up with these one week. If there's any Snap-on people out there, their marketing department, get a hold of the Junkie and let me come up with these phrases for these catalog things. But anyway, they got on sale the 4-piece striking pry bar set with the new handles for $187.20, which I feel like is a really fair price. I love the Snap-on striking pry bars. I think they're one of the best ones made. I've never broken one. I don't know how people break them. I guess they're idiots. Then the next thing they got is the 36-inch striking pry bar for $120. Again, their pry bars are the shit. Enough said. They're badass. And then they got the 4-piece pry bar set. The lady slippers, as Justin Dow calls them. Those are $238.95. Again, these pry bar stuff is badass. Now these, I don't have these. Okay, it's the 3-piece straight tip pry bar set for $219. I guess these would be like big long chisels, I guess is kind of what they're designing these after. So that's page 8, guys. Okay, guys, page 9 here. Getting up to $50 down payment match on these selected tools. So I guess if you put $15 or $50 down, they're going to match it. So they're going to give you a free $50. I guess that's what it means. So this is the 17-piece 3/8 6-point metric starter set. That is $570. Again, that's all the chrome stuff. Looks like you get a spark plug socket, a universal, and 2 extensions. The next thing is the 14.4 3/8 cordless ratchet, and it says it's a kit. So I'm assuming that's 2 batteries and a charger, and that's $421.95. And then down here they got the 85-piece 3/8 drive general service Blue Point set for $319.95. I've never really used this Blue Point stuff, guys. There might be something that I'm getting Blue Point just because Snap-on doesn't make it. But for you young guys that are just starting out, maybe you're getting a job as an oil tech or something like that, and you just need a little bit of tools, these Blue Point sets would be a good thing to buy. You don't need to go into truck debt to get, 17 Snap-on sockets when you could get 85 pieces, for little less than third of the money. So when you're out there, be smart, with your money, guys. Okay, guys, second to the last page here, they got covered by a truckload of convenience in one cart. So I guess this is kind of like the scan tool that they've been making, and they have it all in this cart. It's called the ProLink Ultra Starter Kit. I guess you get the cabinet and all this stuff. It doesn't look like, I don't know if you get a scanner with this or something. No, it doesn't say that. So you just get this roll cart with this camera and all this shit, and that is $6,000 with $1,500 down or trade in. So this is just stuff. This is something that the junkie would need if I had newer trucks, is to get this bigger truck stuff. But I don't have enough newer trucks to have this thing yet. But maybe one day we will. If everybody keeps watching my YouTube videos and helps me, get 40 grand a month, then we can afford things like this. But moving right along. Okay, guys, moving right along to page 11 here. This is jacks of all trades. So they got the 2 and 3 ton floor jacks. They got you covered. But they ain't got you covered in price. $555.50 for a 2-ton jack. I mean, that thing better blow you for $500. Then the 3-ton one is almost $1,010 more at $665.95, which, come on, Snap-on. I mean, these are goddamn floor jacks. I mean, I know that you had to pay money to sue Harbor Freight because they were, copying whatever, but you even lost that. So you didn't even get a good attorney. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Lord. But again, now the junkie is a Snap-on guy, die-hard Snap-on dude through and through. I did not buy one of these floor jacks, and the main reason was because of the price. I bought a Carlisle one, I think, for like $250, and I realized I could have went to Harbor Freight and got one of their Daytonas for $99, but I would rather slam my dick in a sliding glass door than buy something from Harbor Freight, just because I don't feel like it's worth very much money. I just think it's cheap and flimsy. But I'm also not going to spend almost $700 on a 3-ton floor jack. When I got one for $250, that's a half a ton more, for less money. So that's page 11, guys. All right, guys, the last and final page is always their toolboxes that they have. That's the toolbox of the month, and it's the Master Series roll cab with 3 extra wide drawers. Now, I don't like the Master Series per se. I'm more of an Epic guy. That's just because I'm a big dog. But I will tell you that I like the 3 longer top drawers and the width that this one has right here. These are the colors you can get on it and all that stuff. It is $9,050, you know what I'm saying, or $41.17 for 260 weeks. I don't even know how many weeks 260 weeks is, but you really don't need to be worried about that. But you can also talk to your dealers out there, your Snap-on representatives, and they can work a better price on these Master Series boxes because it's the deal of the month. And also, guys, thank you for watching my videos today. And always remember, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And I hope you like these flyer videos because they take a lot of time. And hopefully you guys watch it to the end. But anyway, this is the Snap-on Junkie reviewing February's flyer. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for watching, guys.